This week in the Herd, we catch up with women's basketball, who are preparing for one last game before finals break. The Bison are 5-3 thus far, and head coach Aaron Roussel says the team is still trying to find their identity.
I think we're still trying to find our identity a little bit. I think we talk as a program of wanting to outwork everybody. We want to make sure we're a great rebounding team and hopefully a very good defensive team. I think we've shown signs of that at times. I think there's been some days where offense has been clicking and other days it hasn't. So there's a part of you as a coach that wants to say you're still striving for consistency, but I think that's always the case when you're 8 games into it. And I don't think there's many coaches across the country that aren't saying the same. So definitely very encouraged with a lot of things that we're seeing, and I don't think there's anything that's taken away any eagerness about our potential for the season.
Bucknell rallied back to defeat FDU last Friday night, fueled by the play of its underclassmen, and Coach Roussel is happy to see his young players come into their own.
We feel like we have a lot of talent in our younger classes, and I thought Catherine Romaine played very well. She didn't get a ton of minutes last year, but she's played well so far. I think she started every game and really came out strong. I thought in the second half of the Youngstown State game, and then I thought just on both ends of the floor on Friday against FDU, she was very good. Kai's had stretches, I thought, all week, really started to come into her own and played well, knocked down some shots, but I thought also just kind of took control at a couple times, and it was difficult to guard, which was nice. And, you even go down the list. Slagus has had a few big games for us. Dumiak's had a few good games for us.
Freshman guard Kai English scored 13 points in Friday's win, and English attributes her good play to her increased comfort level.
I'm just trusting my teammates, keeping the energy up, being more comfortable and confident on the court has definitely helped me to be more assertive in the games.
The Bison hit the road for a contest at UMBC Tuesday night, and Coach Roussel is focused on much more than picking up the W.
Obviously, as a coach, you always want to win, but I think we're still in that stretch of the season where you're more worried about how well you're playing. And I thought even the Canisius game, you wanted to get a win. The Youngstown State, as a coach, you look back and a couple things go differently, and maybe you get a win. But there's also just things that you were, a little bit, I wouldn't say upset by, but just it was more about the process for both of those games. There was good things that we pulled out of that on both ends of the floor, to be honest with you. But there's also things that we didn't do great, and hopefully. It's still a building process, and obviously a one-bid league like ours, it really does come down to the end of March or beginning of March. But even more so than that, I think we just really want to play well at this time of year and hopefully, be ready for that conference season.
Tip-off is scheduled for 7 p.m. You can watch the game on AmericaEast.tv or visit BucknellBison.com to find results of Tuesday's game.